Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have an empties video to show you. I don't feel like many people do these anymore. I feel they're kind of a trend that's dying out a little bit, but I still enjoy watching them, and I've used up quite a few things recently, so I thought I'd tell you what I think about them. It's mostly skincare, pretty much all of it is. I've got them down here, that's why I'm looking down there, by the way. So let's get into it. So the first product I have used up is the Garde, I think that's how you say it. I always want to say Jade because that little G looks like a J to me, but I think it's Garde. Gentle toning lotion. So obviously, yeah, it's just a toner. I did like this. It was like, obviously it's gentle, it's like really gentle. My skin's a bit sensitive, but it's not too bad. So I thought maybe it was a little bit too gentle for me. I didn't really feel like it did a huge amount. It was quite nourishing, but I didn't really feel like it was toning my skin that well, if you know what I mean. I don't think it was hugely cheap. I think it was around £20. I might be wrong. I'll leave a link in the comments below from where I got it from. I think it was Beauty Bay. So yeah, it was so-so. I didn't love it, I didn't hate it. I probably won't buy it again. I'll probably try something different. The next thing I have used up is this little cute mini. It is a mini Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray. This is the first setting spray I've ever used. I never really tried them out before, but I am hooked now. I really like this stuff. I just feel like it really set my makeup. It lasts so much longer with this on. If you've watched some of my previous videos, you'll see I've used it in all of my makeup videos. And yeah, I just really love it. I got the green one, which was cucumber, which was just kind of like a really nice, barely had a scent to it really, but it felt kind of a bit soothing. And yeah, I just felt like it made my makeup last longer, and I would repurchase this. I've actually bought a different setting spray. I want to try a few different ones out. I've ordered I think it's the NYX one I've ordered, which is obviously a bit cheaper. I think this is about £10 for this tiny little bottle, which is 30 millilitres, so it's not a lot. It's not lasted me that long. So I thought I'd try out a cheaper one to see if I like it, but I would buy it again. I would repurchase this. I'm just trying some new things out. And next is this, which is the First Aid Beauty 5-in-1 eye cream. And it says it's meant to reduce the appearance of wrinkles, improve radiance, correct uneven skin tone, nourish and moisturise, and combat free radicals. So that's quite a lot of claims there. I did like it. Like, it's quite a nice eye cream. I felt like it moisturised my under eyes, and they were soft. But from all of those claims, I didn't feel like it was amazing. I don't know if I'm kind of expecting too much from an eye cream. Maybe I am. But yeah, I liked it. It's not anything to write home about. I mean, maybe if I was a bit older and had a bit more wrinklage around my eye area, it may have made a bit more of a difference. But see, I would purchase it again, but I'm in no hurry to. I'm going to try some other things out before I repurchase this, I think. And the next thing is this little sample of the White Company hand and body lotion. It's the Flowers hand and body lotion, so it's like a really kind of floral scent. Obviously it's called Flowers. It is notes of jasmine, rose and neroli. So yeah, it's really floral. If anything, I think it's kind of a little bit granny-ish. So if that's what you like, then fair enough, but I think it's not quite the scent I'd usually go for. But I actually nicked this from a hotel room. I thought, like, White Company is meant to be a good brand, so I took it home with me. But yeah, it was a nice hand cream. It kept my hands nice and soft. the packaging on this sample is rubbish. It's like completely fallen apart. But I guess it's just a sample, so I can't really moan about that too much. So yeah, it's nice. It's quite a thick hand cream, so it's quite a reasonably heavy duty one. So yeah, I probably wouldn't buy this because I think it's quite expensive, and I've got a thing about smells. I want everything to smell nice, especially with hand creams, and I wasn't completely in love with the smell, so I probably wouldn't buy it, but if that's your kind of thing, then give that a go. And I have another hand cream. This one is a little mini one from the Body Shop. It is their coconut hand cream. I am obsessed with Body Shop hand creams. I just love them. I've had so many of them over the years. The coconut one is kind of one of the more subtle scents, I'd say, from Body Shop, but I just think it's really, really nice. And I just feel like the Body Shop hand creams they do exactly what I want them to do. They smell nice and they make my hands soft, which my hands have been so dry over the last few months, so yeah, that has, show the right side, that has saved me. And the next thing is another sample. I seem to have had loads of samples lately. I don't know where I keep getting them from. This is the Clinique Pep Start 2-in-1 Exfoliating Cleanser. I did really like this. Again, I think it is one of kind of a bit more on the expensive side, but I don't mind spending a bit of money on cleansers because I feel like it's something you're going to use quite often. And obviously your skin's important, well, it is to me anyway, so I feel like if I'm gonna look after it, I may as well get a decent product to do it, kind of thing. So I would purchase this. It's perhaps not something I would use every day. Obviously with it being exfoliating, it's probably something you want to use like 3 times a week maybe. But it's not too much of a harsh exfoliator, it's quite gentle. My skin's a bit sensitive, so it's not terrible, but some exfoliators can kind of irritate my skin a bit. But this one I found was quite a gentle one, so that was nice, and it didn't irritate my skin because it is one with like actual beads in it. I don't think they're actual micro beads. I hope they're not. I don't know, to be honest, but they're quite small, but not too harsh, so it's quite gentle on the skin. Next I have another cleanser. This is the Nip and Fab Exfoliate Glycolic Cleansing Fix, which is a bit of a mouthful. It's like a chemical exfoliant, like cleansing exfoliator. So it didn't have any of the bits in it. It's just obviously the glycolic acid that exfoliates your skin with this. I did like this. I thought it was a little bit too harsh for my skin. I got kind of like the dry, stripped feeling just slightly when I was using this. So I probably wouldn't buy it again, but if you're a bit more oily than me, then this might be good for you. Because my skin did feel soft and nice after it, but I just felt like it took a bit too much of the oil out of my skin. So yeah, I would recommend that, but perhaps not quite for my skin type. And the last thing is a makeup item. It is this, which is the Kiko Natural Concealer in the shade 04. If you've watched my previous videos, you may have seen me use this. I use this all the time. It's just like a colour correcting concealer. It's the green one, so it combats redness. And some of you may know I do suffer with rosacea, so I do get a lot of redness. So I've just found this really helps. I put it on under my foundation just to neutralise the redness, and I found my foundation just doesn't have to work as hard to cover it. Obviously I still need foundation and concealer on top of it, but I need a lot less than what I did before I was using this. I haven't really used any other colour correctors, so I can't really compare them to others, but I do like this. I do feel like it's quite a small tube. I've gone through it really quite quickly. I have repurchased this and I've nearly run out of it again. And obviously because I have quite a lot of redness, I have to use quite a lot at once. So if you've only got a couple of spots you want to cover, this will probably last you ages. But since I've got quite big areas, like most of my cheeks, I have to cover. So this doesn't last me very long. I think when I run out of my replacement of this, I'll probably get a product which has like a bit more product in it. This is only 3.8 ml. So it's not got a huge amount of product in there. It was cheap, like Kiko's a cheap brand, so for the price it's good, and that's the only thing. I get through it really quickly, and Kiko's not that easy to get hold of. I mean, you can order it off the internet, but I do kind of like being able to pop into Boots and get my this kind of staple basic makeup that I use a lot. I don't like having to always order it online. I like having the option. So I think maybe if I try a different drugstore one out that I can get from Boots or Superdrug, then hopefully that will be better. But I would recommend this. I do like using it. I just wish there was a bit more of it in there. And oh, that wasn't the last thing. There is one more thing. I have this Kiyomi, I'm probably not saying that right. Kiyomi Hydration Therapy Mask. This is I got this in last month's Birchbox. I've only just signed up for it. I've had one box so far, so I've just been trying a few things out from that. Obviously I only got one mask in my Birchbox, so that's why it isn't empty. This is a sheet mask that's meant to be like hydrating. It says it's meant to kind of help you recover from stresses of everyday life that makes your skin feel like tired or dry. So I used this on a day that I was kind of particularly stressed out and hadn't had much sleep the night before, to really kind of test it out. I did like it. I'm not like overwhelmed with it. I feel like it could have been a bit more hydrating. But it did hydrate my skin to an extent, and it smells nice. Yeah, it smells nice, and it was very soothing and cooling on my skin. So I guess that's the kind of revitalizing effect of it. It was quite soothing, but I did just feel like I wanted a little bit more hydration from it. I feel, from what I'd read on the packaging, I kind of felt like I really wanted to have loads of moisture, like a moisture bomb, but it wasn't quite that bad. But I probably would buy it again if they were on offer or something, to give it another go, because I have only tried it once. So yes, that is everything now. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a comment. Let me know if you've tried any of these products out and what you thought of them. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe if you'd like to see what else I have coming up. And I will see you next time. Bye!